Hey there, friends. Thank you so much for joining us here on ABC24 Plus and on Facebook. I'm Chief Meteorologist Trevor Birchett. Wanted to hop on here with a quick weather update on this Thursday evening. Current time about 6:45, but this will be replaying through the night, so you might be seeing this just a little bit later. Man, it's been a wacky week of weather. We've had high temperatures in the 70s for the first full week of January, but that is about to come crashing down with a cold front that's on the way. And that's also going to bring us a couple of rounds of showers and thunderstorms. So there is a lot to talk about in the forecast, including maybe severe weather, maybe not. I know that had kind of been talked about, and I wanted to get that broken down for you and get the absolute latest update on what we expect here for Memphis and the Mid-South. So we're actually tracking 2 rounds of rain and thunderstorms, kind of 2 separate storm systems. The first one is coming in tonight. Some of us have already seen a little bit of light rain this evening. I think the best chance is going to be from 10 p.m. Thursday night to 4 a.m. Friday morning. So kind of in the overnight hours, we'll see that kind of pick up in intensity. Some of us will see some spotty showers. A few of us could see some heavier thunderstorms overnight tonight. We could have some loud thunder, might wake you up early in the morning, maybe even some gusty winds. But in general tonight, I think the severe weather threat is pretty low. It actually looked like there was going to be a higher severe weather threat back in central Arkansas toward Little Rock, and literally nothing had happened, right? So that's where we were kind of expecting the severe weather, and it was a bust. It was just some rain. So that makes me feel a lot better about our forecast because that same system is coming to Memphis, and if nothing happened over there, I really don't expect any major severe weather here. Now, I can't rule out some gusty wind, again, in some of the heaviest thunderstorms. So probably a good idea before you go to bed tonight, make sure you're tying up those loose objects, those umbrellas you might have in your backyard. And it's always smart to just make sure you have a way to get weather alerts just in case, especially as we get closer to that severe weather season that we're used to in Memphis. Again, I don't really expect weather alerts tonight, but it's never a bad idea to just have them on your phone. You can download the ABC24 app. It's totally free, but we also have built-in weather alerts in your phone. Just go to your settings, your notifications, and then all the way at the bottom, you'll find government alerts. Turn those on. Just make sure you sleep with your sound on just in case. Again, I really don't expect any bad weather tonight, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Overnight, though, some of us could certainly see some heavier thunderstorms, some gusty wind at times. Temperatures pretty much hold steady in the 60s. Rain chances about 40%. So that means at any given time, 40% of the Mid-South will be seeing thunderstorms. So they will not happen everywhere. Some of you won't see a drop of rain tonight, but some of you could also hear some heavy rain, gusty wind, maybe some thunderstorms tonight. Again, I'm not very concerned about a severe weather threat, especially since the threat over in Arkansas didn't really pan out. I think we could see some high wind gusts at times, maybe on the order of 30 to 40 miles an hour. I think the odds of having a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, which is technically severe, that's pretty low, but there still could be some gusty wind. Heavy rain also possible at times tonight. That could lead to a little ponding on the roadways. So if you work overnight, if you're going to be out tonight, just be aware there could be a little bit of flooding on some of those roadways. Tornado threat, hail threat, very, very, very low tonight. This is just not the kind of system I would expect that with. Again, in general, the severe weather threat's low. If we do see anything, maybe a quick gust of wind or two. Here's the latest hour by hour. We'll take this out here over the next few hours. We've already seen a little bit of light rain tonight, but you'll notice that it picks up again as we get closer to maybe 10 o'clock or so, by 11 o'clock especially. Some of these isolated showers, maybe some heavy downpours, maybe some thunderstorms mixing in there, kind of hit or miss through the overnight hours. Again, continuing even through 1 or 2 in the morning. That's when you could hear some thunderstorms rolling in. This particular model wants to hold the rain around through sunrise. So 6 a.m. tomorrow, maybe some light rain continuing in North Mississippi. I think a lot of this rain tonight will clear out by the time you wake up on Friday morning, but a little bit of light rain not out of the question. In general, though, Friday is going to be a dry day. So we've got that first round of spotty showers and storms overnight tonight. Generally, that's going to clear out by tomorrow morning. Most of Friday is totally dry. So if you work outside, if you have plans outside, if you need to do something outside, most of the day is totally dry. I don't expect the rain to pick back up until late tomorrow night. Friday night by 9 p.m., we'll start to see that rain come back in. So most of Friday looks dry. Heavy rain returns, though, by Friday night. And again, this is where we could see maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain. I don't expect any severe weather threat Friday night, but there could be some heavier downpours after 9 p.m. on Friday night. We'll pick up the hour-by-hour radar, and again, you'll notice it's almost totally dry all day. 2 p.m. Friday, the radar is empty. We'll stay clear through dinner time. I think if you've got an early dinner Friday night, 5 or 6 p.m., I think you'll be just fine. When we really start to see the rain come back in Friday night is probably a little closer to 9 p.m. Showers start to move in, and then everybody sees some rain by 10 or 11 p.m. Friday night. That's going to continue into the wee hours of Saturday morning. 3 a.m. still seeing the rain, but as the sun comes up Saturday, that rain is out of here. And by 8 a.m. Saturday, we're dry, and the rest of the weekend looks very nice. Now, I want to show you this. This is our storm energy. This is the juice that the storms would need to be severe. There's plenty of it back in Arkansas tonight, but the storms just haven't used it, right? Think about it as if you've got a full tank of gas, but you've got to crank your car to get it going, right? You can have all the storm energy in the world, but if you're not tapping into it, the storms are not going to do anything. So that's what's happened over in Arkansas. This storm energy's there, at least a little bit of it, but they're just not doing anything. So notice how the further east you go, the storm energy goes down. So if those storms are not using the storm energy back in Arkansas, I really doubt they would use any of it in Memphis. So again, I can't rule out a high wind gust or two tonight, but in general, the severe weather threat looks pretty low. Now, this is tomorrow night. Once that next round of rain comes in, there's basically no storm energy in Memphis. There's a little bit in North Mississippi. Again, maybe some gusty wind, but really for Friday night, we're going to be watching down into Louisiana and central Mississippi. That's where the severe weather threat is a little higher. For us in Memphis in the Mid-South, for Thursday night and Friday night, I think the biggest thing is going to be rain, 1 to 2 inches in some spots. Most of that's going to come with the Friday night round. We could have a little bit of flooding on the roadways. Lower amounts, though, the further north you go. You get up to like Blytheville, Dyersburg, Truman, the Boot Heel. There might not be a lot of rain up there at all. Again, this is going to clear out by Saturday morning. There could be a little bit of light rain early Saturday. Saturday afternoon looks dry, though, high of 57. And then January does make a comeback, finally. Sunshine on Sunday, high of 44 degrees. So we are really going to see these temperatures tank as we look ahead. Tomorrow we'll be in the 60s. As we fast forward here over the next 7 days, you'll see those temperatures really drop off, 40s and 50s as we look ahead to next week. So a lot to recap here on the 7-day forecast. Again, we're really watching 2 separate storm systems. We'll see a little bit of rain tonight. Could be a couple of thunderstorms, maybe some high wind gusts while you're sleeping. Severe weather threat tonight looks pretty low. Might be wise to just have your phone alerts on just in case. Now, through the day tomorrow, I know we have the rain icon for Friday, but notice what it says below it. Late night rain. Most of Friday is completely dry. We might even have some sunshine Friday afternoon, but we are going to see more rain pick up Friday night after 9 p.m. and it's going to continue through the night Friday. Could be some heavy rain, looking at 1 to 2 inches. Most of it's gone Saturday morning. I'd say by 8 a.m. Saturday, the rain's done. Rest of Saturday looks dry. We'll see the clouds stick around, high of 57, and then much cooler for Sunday and Monday, 40s with sunshine. Next week looks pretty nice. I think we're mostly dry, aside from a sprinkle chance on Wednesday. Even that's a very low rain chance. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s next week, not far off from the average high of about 50 degrees for this time of year. So again, in general, severe weather threat very, very low the next few nights. There could be some slightly stronger thunderstorms overnight Thursday into Friday morning. Between about 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Friday, there could be some heavy downpours, some thunder and lightning, some gusty wind. Friday night, severe weather threats basically zero, but there will be some heavy rain that's going to impact you. Of course, we'll keep you updated right here on ABC24 and on ABC24 Plus. If you don't have that app yet, make sure you get it. It's our streaming app. If you have a smart TV, Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, even if you don't have cable, if you have one of those, you could have been watching this right now on our free app. So on that smart TV, search up ABC24. We've also got that app for your phone. It's going to send you an alert if, for some reason, some rough weather turns up. I think in general, severe weather threat, again, very, very low. Stay updated with us right here on ABC24. We will keep you updated as things change. For now, though, I'm Chief Meteorologist Trevor Birchett.